Happy New Year. Welcome to the It's All Good show. Lucas here for a chat. My name is Denise Belisle, and I'm a Serenity expert. Today is New Year Day, and I'm not going to be long because I'm sure you have other things to do than to watch me. But I just wanted to come here and wish you a Happy New Year. I wanted to talk briefly about resolution and why resolution don't stick. We create resolution, but then in the end, we forget about them. So I'd love to bring to you a little 5 minutes talk with you and express how I feel that resolution can work if you work with them. So let's start with I created a system called the breakthrough system. And the breakthrough system is a system where you create an outrageous goal. So you go and you create, like, what do you really want? And you can create one outrageous goal for every area of your life, or you can have a big one that encompass everything. So once you decide what is it you want to do, it could be a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you could say, okay, I want this in my life. Then in my breakthrough system, I help you break it down from let's say 5 years to 3 years to 1 year. And then it gets very interesting into like 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, right now. So I break it down to so that very tiny, so that you experience how to do every day. What do I need to do right now so that I can reach my outrageous goal? So that seems like pretty involved. But the main thing about goals and goal setting is a lot of time we forget about them. You make resolution, New Year's, you say, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And, and then you might think about it for the first weeks, it's top of mind, you think about that. But then as you move forward, then maybe 2 weeks down the road and say, oh, what were your resolution? And then you have to sit back and say, oh yeah, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. And even like these are random resolution. Like I've worked with people, like I joined a group. I think the last time I was in that group was about a year ago. And in that group, you meet weekly. You set up 3 goals when you start. You meet for 3 months. You meet weekly, and then you work. You work through different books, and it's sort of a mastermind. And then you exchange, and and then you sit back and you say, "Oh, what was the 3 goals that I set up 2 months ago?" And a lot of time we forget. So why aren't we accomplishing those goals? It's because we forget. So with the breakthrough system, and with, like, you don't have to do the breakthrough system, but in order to keep your goal and to realize the objective that you want to have, is to have daily reminder of what you want to accomplish. And that's what the breakthrough system does. Every day you sit down and then you say, okay, I made weekly goals. And what do I need to do today to reach my weekly goal? And then you write down, okay, this week I said I was going to do A, B, C, D. So today I'm going to do maybe part of A, or I'm going to finish A. So what do I need to do right now to finish A? Then you say, okay, I got to do A.1, right? And A might be divided in 5 sections. But then at the end of the week, you say, okay, now what do I need to do next week to accomplish my monthly goal? And then you sit down and you do your weekly goal so that you can accomplish your monthly goal. And at the end of the month, you sit down and say, okay, what do I need to do to accomplish my 3 months goal? So understand the point of view is like you always, always have your goal and your objective top of mind. And in my mind, that's the only way. Well, there's got to be other way, but that's a best way to reach your goal and to accomplish it. And what happened is sometimes we set goals and we change. We change the way we think. We change the way we want to do things. But while you're doing the weekly assessment and the monthly assessment and maybe the 3 months assessment, then you can say, oh, I said I wanted to go here, but I don't think that's really what I want. So let's move a little bit. Let's go this way. So when you do that, it allows you to review your goal regularly, to set new objective, new goal, new aim. You say, "Oh, I thought I could do." Let's say you thought you could do $200,000 in the year, but then you work your goals and all that, but it's a little bit harder than you expected. The people don't respond the way you say, "Oh, everybody will want to have what I'm offering." But it doesn't always work this way. So maybe 6 months, you've made 50,000, for example. And so you're a bit far from your 150 to 150,000 left to do. So then you say, okay, so in order, because what would happen normally is you say, oh, I only made 50,000 and I wanted 200. That doesn't work. I'm giving up. But we don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to say, okay, now what do I have to do to maybe change my aim, maybe put it a bit lower? And then you review what worked, what didn't work, and how can I make changes so that my goals work. So by doing that, it allows you to review your goal, your objective all the time. So that when it's really time to pass into the action in your right now goal, what do I need to do right now so that I can accomplish my daily goal? What do I need to do today to accomplish my weekly goal? What do I need to do this week to accomplish my monthly goal? When you move this way, what it does is it allows you to always have your goal in mind, always reviewing to make sure that you're on course with what you want to do. And guess what? You accomplish your goals. And sometimes you might surprise yourself and have better result than you expected, because maybe sometime you aim, okay, I'm going to make 50,000, or I'm going to have created this in my life, or regardless of what your goal, it could be anything. It could be weight reduction, it could be weight gain if you want to gain muscle, it could be buying your dream house and the step you need to do that, doing renovation in a house. Okay, we're going to renovate the house, we'll be finished in 3 months. Well, maybe there's things that gets in the way, so what do you need to do today in order to finish in 3 months? So by setting up that platform and that goal, then it allows you to move forward and be able to succeed. So I'm going to be doing workshop in the new year about how to do that, and I'm going to lead monthly and weekly calls so that we can keep each other accountable on the goals we want to do. So what I suggest is I'll keep in touch with me. What I'll do here, if that interests you, here's how you can reach me. You can reach me at book a call with Denise at tiny.cc/talk with Denise. And we'll have a conversation, and then we'll see how I can support you into setting up your goals and moving forward in your life. And also, I'll put this on my YouTube channel. So you can go on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/at Denise Belisle. We can review what I've just talked to you about. And then maybe you decide to join me. One more thing is I have a gift for you, being New Year. Let's remove this one. There you go. So it's a gift, which is the starting over checklist. And that can work with setting up new goals. It can work if you have, let's say you've made major changes in your life and then you feel a little bit lost. So that checklist is free. You have to enter your email, obviously, to receive it. But it's a checklist, which is bit.ly/, starting over a checklist. And then you'll be able to set up your goals and realize, oh, how can I move forward in my life? What are the tricks so that I can start over with new adventure? So I'd love to hear from you, and Happy New Year. I wish you an amazing year. Keep watching my Monday live shows. I'll still have people coming next week. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see all the people I've seen in the last 2.5 years almost. So I love doing those shows. I love inviting people. If you want to be on the show, just be in touch with me and I'd love to have you. So that's it, little quick 10 minutes. So happy new year. Breakthrough system, book a call with me, and then I can guide you into how to set up goals that stick and how to have a system so that you have your goal top of mind and then you realize your goal. So have a good New Year's Day. Enjoy your week. And until next time, be kind to one another. Goodbye.